Tyler, you are suspected of committing the following violations of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Failure to obey an order or regulation. Did on or about 6 February fail to obey the same by drinking under the age of 21 and 45 days extra duty. Further, I'm going to direct the executive officer to begin proceedings for an administrative separation from the Naval Service for you. You are dismissed.
Cover. Two. And salute. Two.
The career of a once promising sailor is over. What went wrong? Let's go back to this story's beginning.
A little kid waiting for Christmas, you know? I can't wait to get it all set and ready to just air daily, but what's the one for Chevy? Is I'm pretty
request permission to come aboard.
I'm gonna put some paint on. Reporting aboard?
Yes, sir. I have my orders here. Should report to the USS Higgins.
Tyler, do you have to check in today? I mean...
Well, that's the report date on my orders.
Well, it's too bad you had to check in today. I mean, there's nobody here. It's Sunday. Hang on. Let me try and get a hold of the CDO and the messenger. Yeah, CDO, this is OOD.
Yeah, what is it?
I have a new sailor checking aboard.
For crying out loud, it's Sunday.
Yes, that's what I told him.
Well, stow him somewhere.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Messenger, this is the OOD.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a new sailor up here on the quarterdeck. Why don't you come on up and show him his new home?
Okay.
Messenger will be here in a little while. Why don't you just wait here?
Thank you.
So yeah, anyway, this car, watch the Pro Bowl this coming week.
Oh, the big name.
Is this a new guy? What do you think? Us to, Julius.
Hey, get up, man.
You can bunk here tonight. Most of these guys won't be back until tomorrow. I think this rack is empty, so it's yours. Until someone tells you different. Tomorrow you can check in with your division.
Thanks.
How's it going?
All right, I guess.
You just come aboard?
Yeah, just today.
Too bad for you, man.
What do you mean?
We're shipping the Navy from the captain on down. Giving us all the crappy jobs nobody else wants.
What are you doing here on a Sunday? The guy that brought me down here said everybody had liberty except the watch.
I'm on restriction for being UA.
Can you show me the mess deck?
You kidding? Chow was 2 hours ago. You won't get anything to eat tonight. Tell you what, if you're hungry, I'll take you down to the Geedunk and get you some candy.
Oh. Thanks. This is gonna help a lot. Greg Tyler.
Doug Rogers, good to meet you.
Guess I better be getting back. I don't want anybody to miss one of my stuff.
Yeah, on this tub, you can't be too careful. Come on. Wonder why they put you in here. It's compartments for engineering, not operations. Didn't you notice your bunk didn't have any sheets?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, I can fix that. Here you are, my man, fresh sheets.
Is it okay for us to just take these?
You need sheets? You got sheets. What they don't know won't hurt them. Come on.
Really appreciate this, Doug.
Problem, man. Hey, I better get back before somebody comes out of their coma and notices I'm gone.
Thanks for showing me the Geedunk area.
Sure. No problem.
Thanks again.
No sweat. See ya.
Why? Because when you least expect it, and when you drop your guard for that one moment, that's when something happens.
Who are you?
Seaman Tyler, reporting for duty, Chief.
Why doesn't anyone tell me anything? When did you check on board?
Yesterday afternoon.
Did they get you a bunk?
Yeah, but I think it's in the wrong berthing.
You married?
No, Chief.
Well, at least we don't have to find you a place to live. Hey, Wood, get him checked in.
Chief, we got the CASREP parts for the radar in, and I need to get those in today.
Johnson, you do it.
Okay, Chief. Hey, buddy. What's your name?
Greg Tyler.
Come on. I'll show you around.
Take, for
Right
instance,
there. Pretty convenient. They do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, Johnson. I need you to get down to the supply office and sign those forms that were supposed to be done last Friday. Who's this?
The new guy. I'm getting him checked in.
Find someone else to do it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, Randolph. I need you to take Tyler here and get him checked in.
Man, you gotta be kidding. Look, I got too much to do to babysit this guy. Can it wait?
Chief wants him checked in, and I have to go down to the supply room.
All right, then. What's he have to do?
Everything.
Oh, man. All right, come on, let's go.
See you around. Here.
Thanks. All right. Now, the rest of this check-in stuff can wait till later. Let's get over and see the diva while he's still here. Lieutenant McShane, we have a new man checking in today. Sir, this is Seaman,
Greg Tyler, sir. I didn't know we had a new man in today. Staying on board?
Yes, sir.
Anything else I should know?
No, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, Taylor, I'd love to sit here and chat, but I'm up to my eyeballs on paperwork. Your orders are around here somewhere. We'll get together when I find them. See you around, Taylor.
It's Tyler.
come on. You know what I say? If he's not worried about getting you checked in, then I'm not going to worry about it. Let's skip the rest of this check-in stuff and get you some chow. Hey, James! Hey, hold up! I'll catch you later. Hey!
I am bored stiff.
Well, why didn't you go out?
I did, but I ended up in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, I get off restriction mark. You want to hit the town with me? I can show you places that you'd never find on your own. And then we can crash somewhere in town.
Sounds great.
See ya.
See ya.
What do you mean you're not finished checking in yet? Get your butt in gear, sailor. I want you checked in and back ready to work in 1 hour.
Yes, Chief.
Not that way, this way. Now move.
Hey, there you are. You still on for tonight?
Definitely.
Great. Now meet me on the pier at 1600. Hey, I bet I didn't chip 1 square foot of paint in 8 hours.
Man, you're crazy.
No. Tonight's gonna be crazy. Come on.
All right.
Doug! Doug! Gotta go! Come on!
Wait, I'm trying to get to sleep.
We're gonna be late for muster, man! Come on, let's go!
Yeah, stand back.
Come on!
Where have you been?
Sorry, Chief, I overslept.
This better not happen again, or you'll regret the day you ever set foot on the ship.
I already do.
What did you say?
I said I believe you.
Now get to work.
Hey.
Are you in trouble?
Not much. Chief chewed me out like you said, though.
Hey, sorry about not giving you a ride back. Oh, man, I was hurting.
Not a big deal.
Look, I've got captain's mast tomorrow. I'll probably be on restriction for sure. But to tell you the truth, I feel like I owe you. So how about hitting the wonders of Tijuana with me tonight? You up for it?
Gonna be back in time for muster?
Sure, no problem.
All right. I'm in.
All right.
And so ends Seaman Tyler's first 72 hours. Unfortunately for Tyler and the Navy, he's on a course from which he will not recover. Tyler and Rogers made that trip to Tijuana and got themselves picked up. Rogers was finally discharged from the service, but even though he was no longer around to influence Tyler, the damage was done. Tyler had found his role model, Rogers. Within the first 72 hours on the ship, with Rogers' misguided mentorship, Tyler was on a path to failure and discharge. Tyler took Rogers' place as a ship's troublemaker, until finally he too was administratively separated from the service. Did this have to happen? Did Seaman Tyler ever really have a chance? Tyler's failure did not result from any one thing. It resulted from a series of command failures, failures that led to his being separated from the Navy. It's said that first impressions are everything. Just what were Seaman Tyler's first impressions of naval service? What are his first impressions of the watch, the messenger? How does he feel after being abandoned in berthing? What are his initial impressions of his chief and his division officer? What are his feelings as he's passed along during check-in, finally having to do it himself? The only friendly face he sees is Rogers, a sailor on his way out of the Navy. Rogers, of course, is a negative influence, but the command does nothing positive to counter it. And so eventually, a potentially good sailor is lost. We're an all-volunteer Navy with high recruiting standards. We attract young people who want to join the Navy, but we lose 2 out of every 5 before they complete their first enlistment. Like Tyler, many of these are, for all practical purposes, lost in one critical time frame, the first 72 hours, their first 3 days in the fleet. They come into our commands ready to put their new skills to work, eager to become real sailors. But too often, we, as leaders, let them down. Within 72 hours, if we don't do our jobs, their eagerness can turn to disappointment. Disappointment leads to apathy, and apathy is a poison that kills discipline and drive, and without these, they can't be good sailors. Keep in mind that our recruiting ads can create false expectations in young sailors. They typically experience culture shock when they're faced with the realities of food service duty, compartment cleaning, and working parties. As leaders, we need to be there to encourage, mentor, and inspire our young sailors. This is especially important during the first 72 hours they're in our command. Let's look at some ways positive leadership might have changed Tyler's story, and this begins long before the first 72 hours on board. An effective command sponsor program is the beginning.
You're going to be the sponsor for our new guy, Tyler. Have you been a sponsor before?
No, Chief, but I remember how much Wood helped me when I came here.
First thing is, you need to get a hold of him at school in Great Lakes, so you can pick him up at the airport. The ship's office can help with the number. Then, get him a welcome aboard package.
Okay, Chief.
When you talk to him, find out if he's married or has kids, so we can help with those arrangements. And get a leave address and phone number in case of schedule changes.
Okay, so I'd like to leave a message for Seaman Greg Tyler.
A radio message or phone call to the schoolhouse is the first step. Establishing contact with your new crew members before they arrive will reduce their anxiety about joining a new command. It makes them feel like a part of the command, and it gives you a chance to spot any potential travel and check-in problems like Sunday arrivals.
Petty Officer Johnson. Tyler. Yeah, thanks for calling me back. Yeah, I'm going to be your sponsor aboard the USS Higgins. Yeah, we're really looking forward to welcoming you aboard.
Great. I'm looking forward to it, too.
Yeah, so are you driving out here or flying?
No, I'm flying, but I don't have a ticket from home yet.
It's okay. You can let me know when you get here. Listen, it's too late to send your welcome aboard package to you at school, but if you let me know where you'll be on leave, I'll send it there. Yeah, I think you'll really like our welcome aboard package. It'll bring you up to speed on the chain of command, our ship's history, the schedules, things to do in town, good places to eat, stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Tyler, right?
Yeah.
Mark Johnson.
All right.
Nice to meet you. How was your flight?
Making a new sailor feel welcome and valued builds loyalty and esprit de corps, and that leads to stronger performance and higher retention. Help new arrivals get oriented to their surroundings. Tour the base, pointing out the enlisted club, exchange, gym, and other facilities. Make sure the new arrival is properly berthed with clean sheets, towels, and blankets.
We muster here at 0700 in Dungaree.
And let the new sailor know what to expect on the first day of work. Apprise young sailors of people and situations that might have a negative effect on them.
Just like any group, we have our share of troublemakers. That guy there just recently received disciplinary action. Advise you to steer clear of him. There's also a couple places just outside the main gates you want to stay away from.
Introduce the young sailor to dependable sailors near the same age and rank.
Tyler, our new shipmate.
How you doing?
Greg, this is Tony Halpern. He's on duty today.
Introduce the new arrival to key officers. Check to ensure they've filled out change of address forms for their bank and creditors. Adding the command financial specialist to the check-in process can prevent future problems. No matter what we do to smooth the sailor's transition into a new situation, there'll be some rough spots along the way. Many jobs are just not very glamorous, especially the jobs our newest sailors get. But when sailors are facing the challenge of dirty, tedious work, that's when they need your leadership and support the most.
How's it going, Kyle?
Okay, I guess, Chief.
You're doing a good job. Food service attendant duty is not fun, but it is important. Next month, we'll get you started on radar system control calls. And then you can start doing what the Navy trained you to do.
Thanks, Chief.
No one who joins the Navy wants to fail. The success of the vast majority of young sailors depends on leadership. Strong, positive leadership is the most powerful factor in a young sailor's success. And because a dedicated sailor is the most important factor in the success of our Navy, we must make our sailors our top priority, especially during their first 72 hours in our command.